Gemini, this is Mary with Sayre Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This is your weekly tarot for January 1st through the 7th, 2020. Woo! Hope you're doing well. If you'd like to book a reading, please go to my website. The link is in the description box if you feel inspired to donate. The link is in the description box also for Venmo or PayPal. I got a new deck. This is a manga deck. It is by Ran. It's by Ran, yeah. See, mystical manga deck. Pretty cool. Anyway, my daughter got it for me. So this is a week of testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Are you sure you've made the decision for change that you say you have? So buckle up, because it's coming, if not already here. So let's talk about the goblins. We're just going to lead off with the goblins, Gemini. Well, this is reversed. So this is about, man, there's other people coming in with all this stuff that's kind of infringing in your life. And it's their problems. And this is about setting boundaries. It's about doing what's right for you and letting them work out their own problems. Most of all, it's about loving yourself and not blaming yourself for this strangeness or madness. Madness sounds bad, but the chaos, that's what I meant by that. Because I don't ever think anybody's mad. There's reasons why people do things, so I don't ever use it in that way. But anyway, Goblins Reverse talks about best way to get through this is to release that, deal with whatever's going on, set your boundaries, release it and forgive them. Because you don't want to hold on to this energy, because that's what it's about. It's trying to knock you down, stop you. Okay? And it's to see if you've really grown. See if we can stop Gemini here. Oh, they think they're all that. Let me bring this. And it's not only people, but it's energies. So I don't really know the whole... I'm not sure how the whole thing is working, but... excuse me. No, I think I know. It's because of that Capricorn South Node. Capricorn's trying to make sure that you really are going to release this. You're really changed. Let's see if it's really done. Really, really, really. Anyway. I know I'm really weird today. So. All right, so here we go. We have Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Let's see, put it here, maybe you can see better. Okay, so this guy, he's on one, he has these two pentacles and he has a string around him, but he's really comfortable, this guy. And he's going, yeah, I've got these pentacles. He's comfortable. He's not like this, like, whoa. And he's not, he knows about these pentacles. He's been down this road before, right? I know what that is. I know what that is. So he's going, yeah, easy decision, okay? Easy decision. It's kind of like, here's the old, here's the new. Okay, now we have the Lovers Reverse. And I want to know, excuse me, this is the third time I've done this reading. I don't know what's trying, like the goblins are coming in here too. So funny. Yeah, bring it on, goblins. Lovers card reversed. So this is not being in our power. This is a warning to make sure that we're in our power, because we can, that we're centered, that we're balanced, that we're not letting these decisions take us off balance. Because even though he's on one foot, I mean, if you practice, you can stand on one foot all day for hours and switch it up, because you're practiced. And it feels like, Gemini, you're a little bit practiced at what's going on. Because this is the old energies, right? So old energies coming back. So don't let this get you flipped upside down, catch you off guard, and make you doubt yourself like you did in the past. Okay? It's not necessary. And this is what it's actually trying to do. Here you go. Here's the Eight of Wands. Reverse. Eight of Wands reverse is a lack of communication or a lack of movement. It can seem like, gosh, I'm not moving forward. Maybe in love or healing, or I want to do all these things and I feel like I'm stuck. And you could feel like you're stuck too because this old energy is coming back. When am I going to be done with this? Well, there's this old saying, you know, every time you say no to something, you say yes to something better. So, justice. There it is. Justice. It's going to be there until justice is served. So, what if, Gemini, it was about boundaries? But what if also it was about you doing the right thing for you? You saying no to the old energies until they just stopped because they knew they couldn't get through anymore. Dang! Gemini has changed. I can't talk her or him into anything. I can't manipulate them because this is about a manipulating energy. Something's trying to manipulate you. Something or many things, or many people. That's the thing. Are we going to be manipulated again by that old stuff? We don't even have to be manipulated by new stuff if we take our time, remain in balance, make good choices in love, and listen to our intuition. Justice is about keeping the scales balanced. If you look at something and it does not look like a balanced situation before you even walk in, there's no way you're going to get fairness there, and that's just the way it is. And if you were there before and you didn't and things weren't fair, yeah, it's like putting on the same small pair of shoes and expecting them to fit or be comfortable, right? Okay. And these are the same cards that have been coming out in other readings that were weird gobbledygook. But anyway, Two of Swords. Well, this is not being able to see everything. What if I can't see everything? How am I going to make a good choice? How would you be able to make a good choice? That would be using your intuition. And I want you to know that both of these people in these cards are blind. Justice is blind, and the decision, this is Justice. And this person is blind. The Two of Swords is blind. This is about making the right decisions when you don't have all the information. So, what you do is you take what you do know, like this. You weigh the facts, like these pentacles. What do I know? Is this something I experienced before? Wait a minute, let me use my Rolodex or whatever computer in my head and check. I remember somebody came up like this in the past, and they said A, B, and C, and this is what it was. When you get your intuition really, really honed in, you'll get a picture of what it is. If I take that path, what'll happen? Boom, you'll get the picture. You will. That information is there. It's available to you. And you should know that. Six of Swords reverse is, are you going to go back to the past? The past that you left? The past that you escaped? The past that you left for better things? How in the world would that be better now? When there hasn't been contact, there hasn't been forward movement, there wasn't forward movement. And somebody made the wrong... hang on just one moment. I gotta shut my door. Sorry about that. My daughter came home, so I had to shut the door and tell her I'll be right out in a minute. Okay, so we were talking about the Six of Swords reverse, going back to the place you escaped. This is like going back to the scene of the crime. Better make sure you know. Okay, that's the sixth card right here. If you are like this, whenever you feel like this, I don't know what to do, I don't know everything, then you know the right answer, Gemini. It's the answer you don't want. You want to think it's something else. But don't be manipulated by the goblins. Don't. Well, you can, but you know what's going to happen. You get the same thing. And do you want to bring that into 2020? Because you're being asked to shut this decade out the right way. All right, here we go. Next card is a Five of Swords. This is about battles. This is about the battle in your head when you're thinking about this stuff. But it's also about what people have put you through. The battle of words. The battle of energies. Because it's a sword. Words, thought, energies. And it's spirit. It's some spirit stuff too. Okay? And nobody wins. Okay? We're being asked to retreat from the battles. Don't fight them anymore. Unless you want the same thing. How do I get? Water flows. It goes around the rocks, not through them. Okay? So, Ten of Pentacles reverse says, leave that dark legacy behind. Leave your dark legacy behind. And don't engage in others. In their goblins. Manage your own. Back away from everybody else's. Okay? Magician reverse says, because this is just about being manipulated. This is card of manipulation. Here, like the Wizard of Oz, here's this smoke screen, and this person, there are people that are not who they're acting like, and that's why they're coming asking for something. Why would they even be asking for something? We're trying to get you back. Somebody you left. Why would they ask for something if they weren't trying to manipulate you? I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Okay. The Lovers reversed is it's not being in your power, Gemini, because Gemini is the Lover's card. Okay. The Knight of Swords comes under it saying, walk in your truth. Do the research and know the truth. If you're being tempted by somebody trying to come back or somebody offering you a deal, some kind of deal, do the research. Be honest. That could be A, B, or C. Let's look at what that would look like. And you can get the picture. Okay? And if it's an ugly one, it's because it's trying to stop you from making that choice. Instead of you having to go down that road again and then regretting the decision later. But again, sometimes the lessons just have to be gone through. But this isn't about making the wrong decision. It's about learning from the past. Man, they're asking me to just pound that in. I'm sorry, but they are. Queen of Cups says, people see you. They see how loving you are. They see how much you have to offer. People see that you want to love, and they want it. What you need to know is how worthy you are of love. Not this past stuff. Okay? You're worthy of real love. Nine of Cups. You're worthy of somebody that really wants a commitment. So it walks forward. Knight of Cups is a knight on the white horse that is offering love. And remember, no matter how good it looks, to take the time and do your homework on this person. Don't give it all away because you want to believe them. That's not enough. You got to open the book and read some chapters. It don't matter how it looks on the outside. What if all the pages are ripped out? What if you open it and it has a cutout to put something else in and it's hollow unless you put something in it, like your soul? I don't know. Okay, so let's talk about this non-communication, the feeling like you're not moving forward. Well, I have the High Priestess. High Priestess is about using intuition. And, as a Gemini, we get frustrated. Oh, everybody gets frustrated, but we're sometimes impatient. This should be happening faster. Why am I not healing? Ask your higher self. You already have the knowledge. This is a hidden knowledge that you've had the whole time. Tapping in to the High Priestess. Yeah, it's right there. Right under your nose. Okay. There's dreams. What are you dreaming? Are people in your dreams, what are they looking like? Are they look like to come to you, to try to talk to you, to find a reason to talk to you, just to be around you? What are you getting? Do they look like who they really are, sound like who they really are, or is it the same old con where they're trying to come to you in your dreams? Being told to say that. When you wake up, is there a phrase that's in your head? Like, it's right under your nose? No, that's for a few people in particular. So the next card is, but they're telling me you already know the answer. You already know why. You already know why, because you may still be kind of clinging to these people's goblins. The past, the goblins of the past. Experiences. Are you better? Have you learned? Do you need to do more work? But releasing without releasing the pain, you can't move forward. Just be stuck. Gosh, that's an awful place to be. In this place of healing, when you can't heal. This is the Four of Swords reversed. This is a place of healing where you can't heal. So she's laying on a grave. She's laying on top of a coffin with the Three of Swords like this behind her. You know, like in the Three of Swords, the heartache card. She has the Sword of Truth on her lap. That's the Four of Swords. And she's either dead or she's trying to heal. In the whole dead thing, I had to say that. Trying to heal. I don't know if somebody got like a restraining order. What's going to happen next time, Gemini? This was a forced separation because of that order. Did you hear what I'm saying? What they're saying? How long will you entertain this energy? Because it's not safe. That's for somebody. Okay. Otherwise, you need to heal and release this. Or you don't need to do anything. But if you want a different life, want to leave the energy behind and usher in new energies, positive energies, starts with loving yourself enough to set the boundaries and to make the decision to be receptive to new things, to good things. Seven of Pentacles says, well, this is not a good investment. You know remaining in this old energy is not a good investment. And if they haven't come back yet, well, let's just keep going and see what it says. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. Under justice, this is not mastering one's life. And the best justice that can be served is not going back to what you were trying to fix with someone else. Knight of Coins says this is not a valid offer. This is not an offer that you move forward in. It's an offer where you go backwards. Okay? There's a Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is a bad contract. This is a contract that for somebody who just wants something from you, Gemini. They want something from you. They want to manipulate you. Again. Yeah, here's that. Here is the Three of Swords reversed. This means that it feels like maybe you just barely healed this, right? And here they come. Or they are coming. See, it's the energy. It wants to make sure. Are you sure you don't want more of this? Because you're still thinking about it. You're still in that energy. So the law of attraction wants to bring you what you're still emotionally attached to. That's why releasing that going into 2020 is really important. Oops, okay. I know I'm a Gemini. I hear ya. Okay, so here's about being blind to the decision. Oh. Where's the truth here? Where's the truth? Three of Cups reversed is about overindulgence, and it's about third parties. It's about drinking too much. It's about loss of control. And that's, for me as a reader, that's what that means. Okay? Overindulgence. So, if you know that you were prone, if you were to meet that person and you started drinking, that you would not make the best choice, don't set yourself up. Don't set yourself up because you don't want to make the decision. Because by going there and doing that, you've made the decision. And you are responsible for it. For your part of that decision, okay? So don't lie to yourself. You deserve better. Eight of Cups. This is a reminder. Why did you walk away? I know they're hammering it home, Gemini. I know. Why did you walk away, Gemini? Why did you leave? This is Eight of Cups. Why did you go somewhere else and leave those cups full of water, full of love that you have for that person, but you had to walk away? Because you knew something better was there. Because this was about somebody else's goblins. But keep in mind that your goblins kept you here too, okay? It's not just all about someone else, because there's reasons why we stay. It's about what are we getting out of this, right? And that's this justice. Justice being served could be us realizing that we were getting something out of it. Because there's a certain part of us that knew a certain amount of information, okay? And we chose to overlook it. We chose not to deal with it. We chose to say, oh no, it's not like that. Temperance reverse said, okay. Temperance reverse is about addiction, okay? It's about needing to heal from addiction. That is, this could be rehab too, this Four of Swords reverse. Needing to get through rehab, finally putting whatever addiction behind you. Or somebody needs to. So let's talk about this last stack again. Not knowing what to do in this decision. If you let your guard down, you can end up in a place, well, where you might drink too much or overindulge. And this to me says you walked away from this substance before. Okay? So this has a dual or triple meaning. You walked away from this before. And there you are in balance with the same energy. Why? Why? That's what really needs to be asked. Why are you here again? Because there's guides that are trying to get you out of here. So when this is upright, the guides are there. When here, they're being blocked. They're being blocked. And you know how they get blocked? They get blocked by substances. And don't get me wrong, I've done my substances. I block my stuff. I'm not acting like it didn't happen here. Okay. The High Priestess can lead you out if you can keep your head level. If you can say, I don't know what's going to happen. This person wants me to meet him for a drink. This is just an example. I don't know why it's going to be through like this. They want me to meet them for a drink. If you know that you can't say no, or you might be compromised in some way, think about that, what you're doing to yourself. What would you tell your daughter or somebody you loved? Would you tell them to go? Would you tell them to go back what they left? Six of Swords, reversed. Would you tell them to go back to the place that they left for safety? I don't think you would. Not if you love them. Not if you love yourself, Gemini. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the Five of Cups and the disappointment. Are you going to go back to where you were? You had all this disappointment. You're going to go back to those cups that have spilled. Okay. Ten of Cups reverse says this was not a happy home. This was not a happy home. And you know that. Because they're putting it, man, they really, whew. Here's the coins. Ace of Coins is the Ace of Pentacles. So here's the question. And this is a gift from the divine. But here's the question. If this is being offered to you, but now I have this, now this is who I am, I just came into some money, I will have abundance, do you really think you're going to get that from this past? And were you promised this before? And let me ask you something else. Let me ask you about your own abundance. Is that going pretty well for you? Are you healing? Are you building? And if somebody was lying, they came back with a spiel, and they were lying, do you have something that they could take? Do you have something that they want? Let me tell you something. I think what you think you can't see, you can see. Okay? It's tough, Gemini. But it's just another hurdle. No big deal. No big deal. You got this. You're just getting a heads up, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tiny deck. I got these new decks. This one is Everyday Tarot. I'm going to use this little Everyday Tarot for advice, okay? So it's real quick. We're going to ask for what does Gemini need to know to help them get through this week, okay? Here it is. If somebody's trying to get you to make a decision quickly, that's manipulation. That's something to consider. If somebody's trying to get you, talk you into something, that's manipulation. Somebody can't wait for you to decide or is saying you're this or you're that, kind of putting you down, that's manipulation. So, how can you be free, Gemini, if you're being manipulated? Just saying. Okay. You're going to do 5 cards for the advice. The Devil. DEVIL. You see? He has both people chained and by the string. Whose goblins are these? If these are some of yours, then, you know, it's good to take care of our stuff. Goblins or whatever you want to call it. Obsessions. Addictions. Insecurities, so we don't keep going there. Queen of Pentacles. This is the perfect wife, the perfect mother, abundant woman. Okay. 4 Pentacles reverse is there's no protection here. There's no foundation. Okay. I'm going to put them all together in a minute. 8 of Cups reverse is going back to what you left that was not emotionally fulfilling. 10 of Pentacles reversed is about a dark legacy, ending a dark legacy. So, this is the vibration that keep you addicted in your ego, self-denial, angry, rage, sexual addiction, any kind of addiction, alcoholism, whatever behavior keeps one from themselves, from doing the work. Okay, and keeping them from their higher self. It's in the lower vibrations, okay? If this person is promising you that they're going to make you their wife or husband, they're going to make sure you're abundant and give you children, what's the source here? Okay, so consider the source because you're not protected. You probably weren't protected before, and now you won't be if you take that. Because it was something you had to leave, and, well, doing the same thing and expecting different results. What do they call that? You know. 10 of Pentacles. So you're going to keep entertaining that dark energy, that dark legacy. If you have children with this person, they will carry on both of yours, both of you. Is that what you want? If you have children already, do you want more? I mean, I know you don't want more, but this is this. They're putting it right in your face. I'm sorry. That's what they're telling me to say. Just kind of, no, I hope you listen to this whole thing because it's almost 30 minutes. And it's like, I think they just want to remind you. So you go, oh gosh. Okay. You know, they're going to hit you hard enough. Let's do one more one more card here. We're going to do Art Through the Eye of the Soul. Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. I'm missing a few cards here. There. They're all mixed up in this box. I got to get them all out. Sorry about that. I think that's that. One more. Okay, got it. Okay, so I've had one person come back, two people that nope, and two new people nope, and then just really veiled energies. I was like, that kind of feels like this, and it was right. And then I had one really weird thing tonight that was like, do alarms, and I had the vision of what that was going to be. Wow, it was crazy. It was crazy. But I'm awesome. I feel awesome that I was like, okay, bring it next, let's go, let's see. Okay, because it's like an experiment now. Make a game out of it. It's a game of life. Look deeper. Be curious. Be curious. Look deeper, I mean. This is look beyond the veil. Why? Always ask why, Gemini. I love you so much. Woo! Are you ready? Have a great first week of January 2020. Bye-bye.